Okay, so hi guys. So this video is being filmed on Monday, and I'm going to upload it on Thursday. So this is my makeup inventory part 4 eyeshadow palettes, and I'm planning on getting them all in one video. At least I hope I can. So I'm going to run through them real fast, no swatches or anything. I was going to do it in 3 parts, but we're going to do it in 1. So let's get started. I've got several LA Colors Day to Night eyeshadow palettes. I have Sunset. I have Sunrise. I have Dawn. And then I have Morning Tide. I made an LA Colors order, and I was only going to get, I was doing it to repurchase the, I think it was called Daylight. I've got 3 of these. This one is Blue Lagoon. Some of these I'm just not going to open because you can see most of the shades through the packaging. Island Vibes. Suntan Kiss. I do have 3 Urban Decay Naked palettes, but this one is Naked 2 and then Naked 3. Here's Naked 2. Naked 3. You'll see the original in another section for eyeshadow palettes. This one's 3. I have the Too Faced Femme Ethereal. I like this one. This one's really pretty. Too Faced Sweet Peach, an oldie but a goodie. I love this palette. It's one of my favorites. I have another LA Colors palette. It's Neon Shock. I really don't know why I got this one. I've used it, I think, once. The shades are pretty. I need to use it some more. And then I've got Huda Beauty Rose Quartz. I love this one too. I've got another Huda Beauty palette, Naughty Nude. And with this one, it was between Naughty Nude and New Nude. And I went with this one. I was going to go back and get, I think it was called, I know it was called the New Nude. I can't speak today. And I ended up deciding not to get that one. I don't need it. I have like 64 eyeshadow palettes, and when I say 64, that does include the I have a few Z palettes, and I've got some shades in that, and I count those as palettes. I think I showed you all of them, but this one is the Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl. And I really do like this one. Now I'm trying to put them back in order of how they were in the basket, because this basket right here is for all the eyeshadow palettes I still need to rotate. The way I do my makeup, I rotate everything. And with palettes, I try to keep them separated from what I use and what I don't use. Not what I use and don't use, but what I have used and what I haven't. And then once I go through this, I'll rotate it through it again. So let me get the second set, and we'll go through those real fast. I apologize for no swatches. It's just 60-some eyeshadow palettes. We don't want to be here all day. But while we take a pause, if you watch this and you like eyeshadow palette videos, please like the video and subscribe if you want to see more makeup videos. I mainly do this, 1, to visualize, to have a visual of, you know, what I'm using, what I'm liking, and to be realistic, have a visual of things, so I can be like, okay, realistically, do I need anything else? by doing a makeup inventory and putting it on video and talking about it, it lets me know that, hey, you know, for everyday consumer, you don't need any more makeup. Use what you have. So anyway, that's why I do the videos the way I do. You only see, you know, products, or if it's a book video, you only see books. Excuse me. Also, I do it because it's something to do. And no, it's not perfect. I'm not a YouTuber. So it's never going to be perfect. But anyway, enough. We're going to do the second part. Okay, I went to the drawer, got some more. We're going to do this really, really quick because I still have a container with eyeshadow in it. So I got some. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam. Also ABH Norvina. I have two from Sigma New Mod. I have Ambiance. And I love these palettes. I have the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil. I've had this before. Wanted to add more colors to my collection, so I got this again. Too many colors. Okay, I have a bunch from ColourPop. You had me at hello. This one's not my favorite, but I like a few shades in here. The Zodiac. Dream St. I Think I Love You. And then I have one from Alamar Cosmetics. The top two shades are my favorite. I have some from Wet n Wild. We've got Heart and Soul. Petalette. Walking on Eggshells. One from E.L.F. Cosmetics. Cookies and Dreams. A couple more from Huda Beauty. We've got Mercury Retrograde. Rose Gold Remastered. Natasha Denona, the Pastel Palette. And then another Too Faced one, Teddy Bear. And this is cute. The reason I kept the smaller palettes from Too Faced, their packaging, is because the packaging's really cute. But this is Teddy Bear. I like this palette, it's really cute. But look at the packaging. And, okay, and let me go ahead and apologize for seeming rushed or everything. I just don't want to be all here all day with 500 minutes or 500 hours, whatever. I am going to include my singles with this, but again, there's no swatches because we don't want to be here all day. Okay, so let's run through this. I have the Natasha Denona Mini Love, the Natasha Denona Mini Glam, and then the Mini Star. Oh, and I also have Mini Gold. I have the Day to Night, it's LA Colors Day to Night Daylight. And this is the one that I originally wanted. So I repurchased this and got a whole bunch of other ones. I have the E.L.F. Naked. It's a prism palette called Naked. All shimmer. Let's run through the singles. I have E.L.F. No Budge Shadow Stick Rose Quartz. The E.L.F. Mint Melt No Budge Eyeshadow Stick in Mint For You. The E.L.F. Cookies and Dreams No Budge Eyeshadow in Chill Zone Relax. So, Chill Zone Relax. Mint For You. And then Rose Quartz. Then I have the Wet n Wild Single Nutty. I have an E.L.F. Smudge Pot in Back to Basics. Another smudge pot from E.L.F. Wine Not. E.L.F. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow in Toast. And the last single, this is Swirl. E.L.F. Naked. Not E.L.F. Naked, Urban Decay Naked. This is Needed Nude from E.L.F. LA Colors Day to Night After Dark. I didn't need all these day to night palettes. I should have just got that one and been done. This is Revlon Pretty. It's a quad. I got these quads from E.L.F. I've got the Bite Size Eyeshadow in Berry Bag. I've got the Cream and Sugar. Rose Water. I like these. These are pretty. Then I got some of the Mint Melt quads. I've got Chocolate Mint and Mint to Be. Chocolate Mint. Mint to Be. These CoverGirl trios, I've got Sweet Escape and Shimmering Sands. I love the Shimmering Sands. I've had this one before. Had to get it again. And then I went ahead and got Sweet Escapes. It's really pretty. I got, excuse me. I've got two from Essence. I've got Dancing Green. And then I've got my Rose Will Go On. I've got Huda Beauty non-pan. It's pastels in rose. It's the rose pastel. I like this. This is pretty. Oh, you know what? There's a whole stack of ColourPop, but let's do BH Cosmetics. I had tried BH Cosmetics before, got rid of a bunch of stuff, like everything, and I decided to try them again, and I got 3 palettes. You've seen one. These are the only other 2 I have. I have the Tokyo palette, really colorful. I used to be all about browns, and then I bought a bunch of colors before, got rid of them all, because I'm just like not a color person. But recently I got back into color, and I think I have enough. I think I have enough balance between color and browns. I don't need anything else. This is Hanging in Hawaii. I really like this one. I'm really thinking about eventually getting the Lost in Los Angeles, but I don't need any more eyeshadow. Alright, let's run through the ColourPop one. So the rest of them are ColourPop. This is in a Trance. It came a little damaged, but I never got with them about it. Lilac You a Lot. I love the ColourPop formula. I really do. Okay, this one's Cloud Spun. I think this one's a little damaged. No, this one's not damaged. I have High Tide. That's taupe. I really love this palette. I have All Amethyst. These had bigger pans than a bunch of the other ones. I don't know why. I've got Meant to Be. I have wanted this palette forever, and it kept going out of stock, but I finally have it. And Just My Luck. And I have Blue Moon. This one's not my favorite. I wanted the other one, but they don't have it anymore. It was like Blue something, like Blue Moon. No, On Cloud Blue. But anyway, it's a lot of color. I have a lot of ColourPop. Okay, so I have a few more eyeshadow palettes that I need to run through that's in my monthly makeup basket. I'll get those and we'll run through them. Okay, and the last little bit. So I have one more little pot from E.L.F. in Cruisin' Chic or Chic. And then these are Z palettes. I had them all in one minus a couple, but then I put them in color stories. So this is my browns. This ones are my blues and greens. And these are my purples, pinks, and reds. I felt like having them separate like this made it easier to use instead of having them all together. And then the last one is my oranges and my yellows. To be honest, I prefer browns and like light pinks. And when I'm doing color, I like lighter shades. But I went out of my comfort zone for the oranges, the yellows, the reds. Because back at one point, I think it was like 2018 or early 2019, I had got a whole bunch of Super Shock shadows and different things like that. And I had a red, I had a couple other ones. And I'm just, at that point, it was just like, okay, realistically, I'm not using these. And at first, I thought the Super Shock formula was my favorite eyeshadow. But I ended up having to get rid of them because, one, some of the colors I got rid of because those just weren't my shades. In the end, the ones that were my shade, I had to get rid of because they started to dry out. I feel like the pressed powder is my best bet because I have so much, even though I'm just an everyday consumer. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't review makeup. I don't buy makeup to review. I don't, receive PR for review. I'm just an everyday average consumer that has probably more makeup than I need. But now, these right here, these little cream pots right here, I've had them for a little bit. Not gonna say how long. But they're still fine, and I like them. Now, as far as the E.L.F. sticks, I don't know how long those are gonna last. And with the way I rotate my eyeshadows, I am hoping they don't go bad before I get to finish them. But anyway, guys, I know this was rushed. If you made it this far, I do appreciate it. That was all my eyeshadows, all my eyeshadow palettes. Actually, that was all my eyeshadows, just without swatches. I can start doing swatches with certain videos. It's just when it's with a lot of makeup, it's really hard to do because, one, I use my phone to film. Two, I don't have enough storage to swatch everything. But anyway, that's all my eyeshadows. Next week it'll be lipsticks and lip glosses. That video won't show lip balm. I use that regularly all the time. But that video will show all my lip glosses, all my lipsticks. Anyway, this video will go up on Thursday. I hope y'all have a great week.